My name is Daniel, and this is The Rain Just Wouldn't Stop. So the pain I felt in my heart, it just wouldn't cease. And every time I thought of you, it was like tears fell from my eyes, but they weren't really my eyes. It was the clouds that were up in the sky, raining down the pain that I had felt, telling my story, and the thunder cloud screamed as loud as I wanted to. But it was out of my character, so it wasn't in my nature to do. So I sat back and I reminisced over all the times that we shared, all the movies that we saw together, all the things that we did that we shouldn't have done together. And I realized now that's when I felt the stormiest weather. So it was you that I was pursuing, losing all of me because I had a desire to be closer to you. And I realize now, I never sold out or never pretended to be something that I wasn't until I was with you. And you caused me to lose the best side of me, that independence that I desired to show the world because I could see who God had called me to be. And in my youth, I was arrogant. And in my youth, I thought it was you. And in my youth, I pursued after you because I thought you was the truth, only to realize you was a counterfeit that was blocking my view. So I couldn't see the truth because I was in love with what I thought was in love with you. So the rain wouldn't stop and the pain wouldn't cease because as long as I was with you, I couldn't truly be me and I couldn't truly be free. So I realized now that it was you that was slowly killing me. You was killing my inspiration. I'm a writer by nature. It's a gift that God has given me. But every moment I spent with you, it's like I was drowning my gift, choking it to death because I was pursuing lust instead of love, and look what I've done to myself. I realize now that every smile that I thought I smiled was really a frown turned upside down, but it was a lie. I couldn't love you. It was you that brought all this rain in my life. It was you that caused all these chains that I'm still fighting to this day. But I can't blame you for all of it, because a part of it was my part, and a part of it was me not being willing to let go of those things I so wanted to be. So it rained last night, and I couldn't stand to hear the rain beating against the window pane, so I went outside and I said, enough. And I commanded the storms to go. So the rain stopped and the thunder ceased and the clouds began to part and the sun came out. And as I began to see beyond the rain that once wouldn't cease, I began to realize that now, that I am free. So that hurt that once kept me bound with a frown on my face no longer changes even the pace or the motion in which I live. So the rain wouldn't stop. And as if the rain could stop me, someone told me to stop, see, because I was pursuing a path that I shouldn't have been on from the beginning. The warnings were there, but I just wasn't listening. So the rain wouldn't stop. And it rains every now and again to remind me of the things that I used to do and where I used to be. But every time that the rain begins to try to remind me of you, I go outside. I look to the skies. I raise my hands and I say, enough. Stop. Stop. Just stop. And then the thunder ceases, the rain stops and the cloud parts and the sun comes out. And I realize now that I had the power to stop it from the beginning. I realize now that it was me that was tripping. I realize now that it was me that could have changed all of it from the beginning. And I'm smiling now because I realize that I'm free. And now when it rains, I simply says, go ahead, rain. Go ahead and do your thing. Bring the growth to the seeds that are buried in the sand. But me, as for me, I'm no longer bound or confined by this rain, because even if it stops or it stays, I know that in me there is the strength to go outside, look to the skies, raise my hands and say, stop, just stop. And then the thunder will cease and the rain will stop and the clouds will part and the sun will come out. And I will see that the rain no longer has control over me, and that in myself, through Christ, I am free. My name is Daniel. Thank you for watching. Like it, comment, let me know what you think.